What's good, everyone? It's your boy Salos. Let me tell you something, okay? We're over here in Galar because we're about to go into a whole new generation, and me and my friend Abug, you guys have probably known him, longtime friend of the channel. We always do this thing at the end of a generation, right? Where we always have a battle royale with our all-star favorite team members, Pokemon that have helped us out along the way, and Pokemon that we cherish, Pokemon because we are people. I know that I am the generation of people that, or the demographic of people, I should say, that do care about the Dexit and cuts and whatnot, because there are two camps on the Dexit, right? There are people who don't care about it because they look at everything. Oh, and maybe I should mute that. No, a little text message from my dad, but you know. So yeah, there are two demographics of people, right? There are people who don't care about Dexit because they're like, okay, I don't really care because I don't transfer my Pokemon from every generation to generation. But there are some Pokemon that I have had since as far back as the original Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. If I can take Pokemon with me and transfer them over, I will, because I like having that bond with my Pokemon. Those Pokemon have memories. I have like this. This is the very Swampert that you guys hear me referring to that I solo ran Sapphire with, and I beat Steven with. This is that same Swampert that I have in my Sword and Shield. So to me, I am a competitive player, but at the same time, I'm a competitive player who actually does enjoy using Pokemon that have been with him for a long time. And you guys are gonna see a little bit of that. So me and my friend Abug, we already have done this battle royale because I wasn't thinking to recording it, and he actually 3-0'd me. We did 3 battles, he won all 3. So you could have called this a salty run back, but he's been my pupil for a long time. He's fought very hard for that 3-0 because he really got serious in Gen 6. I had already been a seasoned veteran of the competitive scene by Gen 6. So I kind of took him under my wing a little bit and kind of mentored him on how to actually play Pokemon competitively. So I was a little proud of him that, okay, I got 3-0 by my pupil. Not bad. But I am going to try to take the W. The sensei is going to try to give this student one last lesson, but we'll see what happens. So if you guys are excited to see what happens, then go ahead and smash that like button. But anyway, let's get in the team, right? So let's start things off. Let's actually, can we swap the order of this real quick? Yeah, let's do that. So this is I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what I mean by how far these Pokemon go back. So I'm gonna explain the team as well. So we're gonna have our starter, right? Because we are doing, this is Generation 8. Say what you will about Dynamaxing. My buddy Two Finksor, he actually despises Dynamaxing with a burning passion. No pun intended, because Cinderace is on the screen. But he is our starter, and if you guys can look, we met at Postwick Town all the way back on the release date November 15, 2019 at level 5. This is my actual starter that I use for competitive play. Our moveset is Gunk Shot, Pyro Ball, Bounce, and High Jump Kick. You might be wondering, why Bounce? Bounce is a pretty terrible move, right? Excuse me. But yeah, the reason is because when you Gigantamax, Bounce turns into Max Airstream. And if you don't know what that does, it gives you a speed boost by 1. So we have a way to boost our speed. High Jump Kick turns into Max Knuckle. I believe it's Max Knuckle. Or is that the Z move? I get them mixed up. But it's the one that raises attack. So we have a way to raise our attack and speed so that even when the Dynamax round is over, we still have a way to sweep and we carry that momentum that we had in a Dynamax round to the rest of the battle. Gunk Shot is just for curve coverage, and Pyro Ball is Pyro Ball. It's a staple on Cinderace. Next, we have an Adamant Garchomp, who actually I've actually kind of repurposed him a little bit. I've changed him. I gave him a mint so that he can be more of a defensive Garchomp. But look where I got this guy at. All the way back in the Unova region. That's right, this is the same Garchomp that you get for clearing the Black Tower back in Black and White 2 and beating Alder's grandson. Yeah, You have to clear out 20 floors. Is it 20 or 10 floors? Whatever. You have to, and then Alder's grandson. I think he has like a crazy team. Like he has like a Latios on his team or whatever. So yeah, that was not this Garchomp was not easy to get. So this is just what I mean by people transfer Pokemon over with them generation to generation. This thing is almost 10 years old at this point. So yeah, these Pokemon have meaning to me. And this is more of a defensive Garchomp variant. I personally like a bulky Garchomp. I know that people pretty much use them as like a choice bander or a choice scarfer, but you got a million sweepers out there. But I needed a good tank because Dragon Ground is actually a pretty good defensive typing. So we have Stealth Rocks to get up our entry hazards, and Iron Head because again, if we do Dynamax, but we're not gonna Dynamax, I'll go more into the battle. But Iron Head, Dragon Claw, and Earthquake for stab, and this is more just for coverage. Then we have my nigga 2 Chainz. He's also, as you guys can see, from the Unova region, and this is actually the Excadrill I used on my in-game team in Unova. And again, let me give you another backstory about this Excadrill specifically. So Excadrill here is a Pokemon that was kind of a roadblock for me because I actually encountered him in Victory Road, and I was about to get out. But if you encounter those dust clouds, then pretty much the Excadrill is guaranteed to come out. And this Excadrill specifically, this Excadrill almost swept my entire team. It fissured me. It used Fissure and got 3 fissures in a row. It got an Earthquake. It literally swept my entire team. So I tried to run away from it. I couldn't run from it. So I was like, oh no, I'm not blacking out right here. I am not blacking out because I am not going through Victory Road again. So I was on my last Pokemon. I tried to run, I couldn't run. I tried to kill it, but it outsped me because it said the Sandstorm and it had Sand Rush. So it was outspeeding me. It was one-shotting everything with Earthquake and Fissure. So I tried to run, couldn't run. I just started chucking balls at it. I couldn't outspeed it, so I couldn't kill it. So I just kept throwing all these Pokeballs. And on my last Ultra Ball, I used Earthquake. My superior lived on 2 HP, and I was able to finally capture it. And this thing has been a menace to the competitive scene ever since. This has been one of my strongest Pokemon I've ever owned. So it has a pretty terrifying backstory in game and has been just as a menace on the battlefield. And I really hope I can show that to you guys. You guys see the ribbons? Oh, he has both the Hoenn and the Alolan. Let's actually use the Hoenn ribbon. Okay, yeah, let's use the Hoenn ribbon. As you guys can see, he's pretty much, it's not very too much anything. Pretty much he's here mainly for hazard control, and if he can, uses it for that speed boost to get his speed going a little bit. And here, this is actually one of my favorite Alolan variants. This is my Pokemon, as you guys probably remember her most famously from the for the Road to Be a Master series on my Instagram story. But she actually has been serving me pretty well in the Alola region as well. I used to do a lot of competitions back in Alola, and she made one word, Aurora Veil. Both Light Screen and Reflect is actually super clutch. I don't think it's going to be too useful against a Bug himself because he likes to use an Urshifu, and Urshifu's signature move is Wicked Blow, but I doubt he's going to bring that thing in against a Fairy type. But just in case he does, it does really suck, and that is what kind of made dual screen strategies not be so viable because critical hits go straight through them. So he might bring Urshifu, he might not bring Urshifu. I'm kind of expecting it, so it's going to be a key player to do that. And just for fun, we might get it. We're not going to rely on that, but let's see if we can get it. Now this is a new guy to the scene. It's hey, it's Fat Albert. And he's a new guy to the scene. I made him, as you guys can see, he is from Gen 8. But he doesn't have too much history as the other guys, but he's pretty much our special tank. So if we need to take up special moves, and he also has the ability Thick Fat. You guys can look at our team. Thick Fat is ability that has damage from fire and ice type moves. Look, fire, cracked, ice, cracked. So he is here also to sponge all those fire and ice type moves that our team is so desperately weak to. And he has the Assault Vest, so he can only have physical moves. So it's pretty much just a coverage. He's here pretty much to be our special tank and to patch up our fire and ice weakness. But he doesn't have too much of a backstory, but he's fine, okay? And here is my pride and my joy, my Plasmius. I could go on a whole rant. I can't do this. I can't do this Pokemon any more justice. But anyone who has fought me competitively, you have fought this Pokemon at some point in your life. This is my ace. This is my Pokemon that is like my signature calling as a competitive player. It's kind of sad because he has been outdone by what am I trying to say? Dragapult. Dragapult, you guys see his set. Dragapult can run the same exact set, just replace Air Slash with Shadow Ball, and that's going to be a Dragapult set. So it's kind of sad to see him be outdone by the new Pseudo Legendary, but this is my swan song to Gen 8, so I could not I couldn't justify it. I could use Regieleki, I could use a better special attacker, but this Pokemon has been with me since Kalos, you guys can see. It's been with me since the Kalos region. And he has his own little backstory. Like I said, it'll take way too long. I'll probably save it for the battle itself, and I have a bug waiting for me on standby. So I'm not going to drag this out any bit longer. So let me go ahead and get online. That's not how you get online, Salos. So let me go ahead and give him the okay, let him know that I'm ready. Because he has been very patiently waiting for me to get done my intro. Thank you so much, Abug. I'm going to tell him I'm putting in the code. I'm putting in the code now. Thanks for waiting for my intro to be done. Smiley face. Okay, so he should be putting in the code. And anyone who has fought me, you already know the drill. 1290, and because it has to be 8 characters in Galar, it's like a patch where you have to put in 8 character code. So we'll just search for him. And I guess I can go a little more into the backstory about Plasmius. So Plasmius is... So here's how all this came to be. Back in Gen 6, our school was having a tournament, right? So the tournament was pretty much going to be... I was kind of nervous, right? Because I've been doing competitive stuff for a long time, but I never actually really, what am I trying to say? I never actually really got a chance to really showcase my skills. So I was doing a lot of Smogon tournaments, a lot of online stuff, and learning that way, doing a lot of showdown battles and Cerebi chat battles. So yeah, I never really got the chance to, actually showcase my actual skill set. So this is like my first in real life tournament. Okay, we got him. This is like my first in real life tournament, and it was just really important to me that I did very well in this tournament because I was like, I have this wealth of knowledge, and he's gonna let me decide. So I'll decide myself. So I had this wealth of knowledge of competitive experience, right? Because at this point, I started in Gen 4 around maybe, I want to say I started doing competitive Pokemon around 2009, really, 2009, 2010. And this time, it's like 2013. So I've been doing this for about 4 or 5 years at this point. So I had 4 or 5 years knowledge under my belt on what I should actually be using. I do have multiple teams that I could use if I wanted to. But we're going to stick with our all-star team because that's the whole theme of the video. So it was very important that I did well in this tournament. So the way that I always build for tournaments is that I like to understand the meta around me. So in Gen 6 specifically, this was the pre-bank era. So I was building a team that would counter the threats of the Gen 6 pre-bank meta. So I'm actually going to put a pin in this story because now we really assess his team. Ooh, he brought a Alola Marowak. Okay. So I'm going to also explain to you guys how I think as a competitive player. So the first thing you should always do when you pick your lead is that you should always assess the threats. So you want to figure out what is he going to lead with. So if I were him right now, who would I want to lead with? I would want to lead with either Alola Marowak, because I know Alola Marowak likes to set up stealth rocks. I know Alola Marowak likes to sponge electric moves. So he's either going to lead with Alola Marowak or Swampert. And because I know him as a person, I'm going to put my money on Swampert. So that's actually pretty perfect, because I can lead with Glacia here. And that's going to give me a chance to set up a free Aurora Veil. But like I said, it's not going to really be too much help, because as I predicted, he is bringing Urshifu. And the rule that we set is that we can Dynamax, but we can only Dynamax if the Pokemon has Gigantamax form. So in this case, I can only Gigantamax my Snorlax or Cinderace. Good luck, bud. Have fun. So let's see if we actually predicted correctly, if he's going to lead. Like I said, my money's on Swampert, but I was going to lead with Marowak. Okay. Very well played. Very well played, Abu. Very well played. See, like I said, he's my pupil. So I should have also took that into account as well, right? You always want to also think about your opponent, what they're going to predict you. So he did the same thing that I did. He thought that I was going to lead with Ninetales. So predicting my lead to be Ninetales, he led with Marowak. Nicely done. Like I said, Marowak was kind of in the back of my head, but not really in the forefront. So he's probably going to Will-O-Wisp right here. This is actually really bad, though. Is he going to predict me to go into Cinderace, though? That's the thing. No one really wants to get burned. Wait, do I have any special attackers? These are my two special attackers. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad news bears. If I can't let Plasmius go down this soon. We're gonna go to Cinderace. Is he gonna if he actually... Oh! Well done, my friend. Well done, my friend. Well done, my friend. Okay, this is, like I said, this is actually pretty bad. I should have went. I really, that was me being stupid. I should have just went to Plasmius, like I said. I should have just went to Plasmius. That really sucks, though. That is huge. That means that I can only Gigantamax Snorlax. So Snorlax just became that much more valuable than me. So does he have any fairies? He has no fairies. We're just gonna Draco Meteor. That was such a good play, Abu. Oh my gosh, good, because he had no reason to boomerang right there. He predicted the switch. So I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you, Abu. I need to step in my game though. He's really gonna let this thing go down. That is the correct play. Because his Marowak has done his job. And that's something that people also need to take into account. Once your Pokemon has done its job, you have no reason to protect it. And for him, his biggest hurdle was my Cinderace. So I pretty recklessly threw in my Cinderace. I'm really bad about that. I should have just went into Platinum like I originally said. But that's fine. I have total faith in Snorlax here. But that means that, okay, so yeah, I just need to be careful. So he's gonna want me to go. He's gonna predict me to switch. So who would I want to go into immediately? Immediately, I want to go into Ninetales and then get my Roar Veil off. So he doesn't have I can take one move from a Swampert because he's more defensive based. And if he I can't go into Guard Type because he has Ice Punch. He has Ice Punch, Stealth Rocks, and Rock Tomb. Oh, he has Rock Tomb. That's right. Yeah, I had to go in. I can't just throw my Dynamax away like that though. Screw it. We're gonna play into his hand. He's going to Rock Tomb 100%. He has no reason not to Rock Tomb. Oh, he didn't. And I am behind the 8 ball right here, so I can't afford to make predictions. I had to make the obvious plays. He has the momentum right now. So let's see what he's going to do with it. Yeah, I cannot give I had to apply pressure. So if I can take out the Swamp right here, I will. He's going to predict this Freeze Dry. That's fine. I had to make the obvious plays right here. I don't have the luxury to play around it. Now this Cresselia here, he's actually because I know this Cresselia. Can I get the freeze? Can I get the freeze? No, I can't get the freeze. That's fine. So this Cresselia right here, he actually Shiny Hunter for this thing. Maybe I should get some details on his Pokemon as well. So he actually Shiny Hunter for this thing because he absolutely adores Shiny Cresselia. So he's going to Calm Mind, try to store power. So I'm actually, should I? He can't one-shot me. I'm gonna try. It was worth a try. It was worth a try. Okay, I can't get cocky right here. I cannot press that again. Oh, the hail stopped. Oh no. I just threw so hard. I should have counted that the hail was out. I'm throwing. I am throwing. So because I'm behind the 8 ball, like I said, I literally have to. At +1 though, what is it? Does this Excadrill have any purpose on his team? Not really. The Excadrill is kind of expendable right here. I should took that into account when I was firing off Pokemon. I should have fought off 2 chains. So my nigga 2 chains. I'm gonna have to accept Earl Bills another time. Yeah, he's gonna store power. He's not gonna get greedy. That was the correct play. I am still so mad. I'm still so mad that I got rid of Cinderace. But he played that beautifully. I can only get so mad. So I'm actually gonna Rapid Spin right here to get away the rocks. And he has no ghost types on his team, so I can Rapid Spin all over his face. But the only thing is that, yeah, he's gonna Calm Mind up. This is really bad. This is actually really bad. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. I have to go on Snorlax. Yeah, I have to go on Snorlax. I have no choice. I have to go on Snorlax. Well, how much is it gonna do? Oh, that's doing damage. That is doing damage. I have to. I have to do on this Cresselia. Alright. Let's get huge! Snorlax, my friend. I trust you! World Tree! Please one-shot him. What's that gonna lower? Special defense! That's gonna take away sword power too. So he's not gonna stay in. He's definitely not staying in. He would have to be a fool to stay in right here. So, maybe he's just gonna do damage. Yeah, I'm gonna do natural flinch. He has to switch out. Wait. He's gonna try to stall out the Dynamax. It's not a bad play either. Yeah, he's just gonna stall it out. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad. And what is max breaks? Okay. Yeah, I'm actually gonna, wait, no, I can't because he has levitate. Okay, is he gonna let this thing go down? Can I take it out? Can I please take out this threat? Okay. Yeah, I literally had to do that right there. Oh, he's gonna get rocks again. So I can use my, I can keep my Snorlax. Nice. He's going to get rocks. Like I said, I have no reason to keep Excadrill around, so I'm gonna make the aggressive play and go straight into Excadrill. I have to apply pressure to him. If he predicts it, that's fine. Like I said, I have to be aggressive here. So I'm going to immediately rapid spin these rocks away. And if he sacks it off, that's fine. I mean, if he kills it right here, that is 100% fine. That is 100% fine if he kills it right here. But now I have to deal with his Dynamax. Oh god, I have to deal with his. Okay, that's actually fine. It's not as bad as I think it is. That is 100% fine, my friend. That is 100% fine. Because now I get a safe switch into my Glaceal. And this thing is very important. This thing is very important now because this is pretty much my only answer to his Urshifu. And I don't think that Abu builds for Dynamax, so I'll be very surprised if he gets his Urshifu Aerial Ace for Max Airstream. I'll be very surprised if he does that. So I don't know what I'm thinking about it. I had to be aggressive. So yeah, like I said, I have to be aggressive. I have to give. I have to literally play into his hand. I'm at his mercy because I'm behind the 8-ball. So I have to do the obvious play and freeze dry. Okay, he's gonna let Swampert go down. So I have successfully kept rocks off my side of the field by playing aggressive. Oh. He doesn't outspeed me, though. Is he Choice Scarf? You do not outspeed me. Well, like I said, I say aggressive. I'm confused by this play. I am very confused by this play. He has to be Scarfed, but if he is Scarfed, then that's fine, because if he Gigantamaxes here, or is he gonna Gigantamax trying to? Don't think about it. Just do it. Okay, yeah, he's gonna Gigantamax. That was a misplay if I've ever seen one. I'm sorry, Abu, you misplayed right there. You shouldn't have went to Urshifu right here, because I'm pretty sure even if. Or maybe he's just that threatened by my Ninetales that he just doesn't care. He has to try to take it out. Yeah, that was a misplay, Abu. That was a huge misplay. All right, well, that was anticlimactic. All right, so we got a little bit of momentum back. We both made misplays. Both of our aces did absolutely nothing. which is fine. So I'm not going to make the same mistake. I'm going to, now I can safely set up a Roar Veil. Because now he can no longer crit through it. So now he's gonna soak me. Yeah. So it's a good thing I did that. But now I'm gonna take Hailstorm damage, which is actually a little funny. Who all is left? Milotic. Okay. So both those things are pretty annoying. Screw it. Oh. Oh, he expected me to switch. I'm gonna keep trying this. I'm gonna get this sheer cold. I'm gonna get this sheer cold. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, come on, give it to me, give it to me. Come on, come on, come on, man. Aww. Can you really not touch me? Why is he just powering up right here? Come on, come on, come on. Aww. All right. Well, there goes our chance at that. So yeah, we're just gonna start shipping them down. And because he made me a water type, this actually was kind of working against him. Wow. How does it feel, Abu? How does it feel to go for 3 or 4 skulls in a row, because I haven't been keeping count, and not get a single burn? How does it feel? Does he not have a charge though? Because his whole thing is to usually charge it and then discharges. So it's supposed to be a different lantern. Finally get the burn! Finally get the burn! So if you guys don't understand that reference, that what I'm screaming at right now, is that people always get on me because I always run Surf over Scald. They're like, Salos, why are you running Surf over Scald? It's not that big of a difference. Scald has 80 base power and Surf has 90 base power. It's worth the trade-off because you can just get a burn. Yeah, I'm not lucky. I don't get Scald burns. I don't get nice things in this world. Okay, and he actually has a pretty interesting Milotic set. You guys will see what I mean about a interesting Milotic. He doesn't have your standard Milotic. I'll just put it like that. So, because I know what he's trying to do right here, I have to play a little aggressive, because this thing can, yeah. So I gave him this idea as a joke, right? Because I said, you know that some people like to like run Dragon Dance Milotic and try to meme and just sweep? He's like, wait, Milotic can actually get Dragon Dance? I'm like, yeah, it can. Is he actually going to get the burn? No, he's not. Good. Can I get the paralysis though? No. But I think this battle's as good as one. He is going to get the burn. That's completely fine. Because if I can, that means I get to good. It means I get to win with Plasmius. Oh, I do get to win with Plasmius here, don't I? Wait, no, he's Dragon Danced up. No, I don't get to win with Plasmius. No, that sucks. Oh, he threw. Oh no, he didn't. Well, he almost threw. So I'm actually going to, go into a guard shop. But we're going to go into our physical tank. So I don't think he has Ice Beam. I don't think he has Triple Axle and Ice Beam. Oh, we went to time. We went to time. Wow. He's gonna kill himself. He's going out on his own terms. Not bad. Good game, Zabu. Good game. Good game. Although I never did finish the story with Plasmius. That was a good battle. That was a good battle. You kind of threw Urshifu, I threw Cinderace. So it's a fair trade. We both got rid of our ace in the holes. We're actually going to play a little bit more, but I'm actually going to, you know what? I should finish that story with Plasmius, right? Okay. So I'm gonna dip out. I'm gonna send him a message. GG's, my friend. GG's, my friend. I'm very proud of how you played. Smiley face. So, let me go ahead and finish the story with Plasmius. That'll be a nice way to end off the video. Although Plasmius didn't do too much in that battle. But, so, the most important thing about team building is that you have to keep in mind, you can't really think on, you have to think about two things. You have to think about what your opponents are going to bring and team synergy. So that's like really the fun part to me, because I like building Pokemon teams. So what I did was, because I knew it was a controlled environment, it was going to be, what I'm trying to say, it was going to be a tournament setting on the Kalos Pokédex. So I went through and looked at the entire Kalos Pokédex, like, okay, where's some Pokemon that I know I'm going to see? Okay, it's the new generation, so I'm going to see a lot of Megas. Mega Kangaskhan's pretty hot. Probably some Rotom Washes. I'm going to see a lot of Charizard Ys, because that was the meta at the point in time. So at some point in that team building, I was like, okay, I'm going to need a pretty good offensive sweeper. And as I was just going in the what was it, the Friendship Garden or whatever, you know, the reason why I want to exchange friendly codes in Pokemon, because everyone had a different friend garden, whatever. I went into a friend garden looking, I think I was looking for a Protean Greninja, and there's a Noibat in there. So I went to there and I found a shiny Noibat, and I was like, huh. So my special attacker just kind of flew into my lap, and this Noibat, it didn't go on to win me just that tournament. It went on to become my staple, because it also has the ability Infiltrator. So things like Auroraville wouldn't have worked. If I was fighting an Auroraville team, Plasmius wouldn't care. He would just go out and straight up nuke them. But again, Dragapult does that, so yeah, it doesn't even have that niche anymore. So it was literally just a match made in heaven that this Plasmius has just completely caught everyone off guard. It has a great speed tier. Its special attack isn't the best, but when you choice specs it and you see in Draco Meteor, it just kind of nukes everything. So this thing has just become an absolute menace in like a competitive sense, and it has been my staple Pokemon since Gen 6. And the name Plasmius, it's named that because it's actually a Danny Phantom reference. It's named to the infamous Vlad Plasmius, because he kind of looks like Vlad a little bit from Danny Phantom. You guys see the resemblance? But yeah, that's going to end it off. Me and him are going to do a couple more battles, but that's going to end it off for this recording. But good job, guys. You guys heard the whole backstory. Every Pokemon here has a meaning, and even though he's the new guy, technically, I didn't have much to say about him. You guys saw firsthand. Actions speak louder than words. I would not have won that battle without the Snorlax. So, thank you, my friend. You have definitely earned your spot on this team, and you are welcome to the family. You are welcome to the squad. You have proven yourself and to hang with the best of them. You have proven that you are worthy to be on the same team as Plasmius. You are worthy to be on the same team as Star Force that went through hell and back to get to that Black Tower. You have earned your spot on the team with Glacia, who held down the fort on my Gen 7 teams. You have held down, and you have earned your spot among my nigga 2 Chainz. But yeah, that's gonna do it all for We got Secure the Thunder outside. That's gonna do it for this one. And can we get a spin? Can we get a spin going? Alright, nice. I'm gonna end it off. Thank you guys so much for everything, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then.